You need an understanding on neuroscience to comprehend OCD. The fact that an exit once created will not get closed off means that the brains of OCD patients are always in an activated status. I will use neuroscience theories to explain this, as it is a phenomenon crucial for your understanding on OCD. Please understand that I am trying to anesthetize you for a surgery by explaining this. You will develop a new perspective once you get cognitive understandings of your pain caused by the symptoms of your OCD and the root causes of your OCD. You will be ready for a game, finally out of your maze. If you try to scientifically find the physical signs of OCD with conventional methods, you won't be successful. I have met patients who had spent thousands of dollars to find the physical signs of OCD by employing tools like MRI just to find the causes of their unexplainable anxiety and obsessive behaviors. However, to find the physical signs of OCD, a patient's cerebral metabolism must be scanned with a special and precise medical equipment such as high-tech PET scanner. However, even if you were successful in finding the physical signs of OCD, treating its symptoms is going to be a completely different story. Finding out the physical signs does not equate to finding out the root causes. You need meaningful information, not the physical signs of OCD. The information we need are the practical ones, as a lot of people tend to waste their precious time and money due to the decisions based on erroneous information. In this chapter, I will try to explain OCD symptoms with neuroscientific research results on OCD. I will only summarize key points that you must know. Firstly, you need to remember the names of following three brain parts: orbitofrontal cortex, caudate nucleus, and cingulate gyrus. OCD patients have them all activated at all times. Through the weakest lead, OCD patients' energy is constantly seeping out. Their brains are overheated even in ordinary situations. This is an important point. Their brain parts get activated even when they don't need to. Even in unnecessary situations, the aforementioned three brain parts are activated, consuming the patient's energy. When we are worrying or concerning over something, we tend to knit our brows. People with OCD are like in a constantly brow-knitting state, regardless of their will. What does this mean? It means that particular parts of their brains are structurally malfunctioning. It is not because they are not trying enough, feeble-minded, or irresolute that they cannot get over their OCD. Blaming their willpower as the cause of their problem is like blaming a person with a broken foot for not being able to run. Instead, you have to accept that they have structural brain dysfunction. Their situation is like not being able to turn off a light bulb due to the broken switch. Energy is seeping through the open lids of their pots. They have lost the keys of the prisons that they have locked themselves in. So we need to come to a certain realization. No matter how real your obsessive behaviors feel to you, you need to know that they are just delusions created by your brain dysfunction. The reason why those behaviors feel so substantial and irresistible is because there are strong feelings attached to them. Understanding this is going to be a starting point of your recovery. As this is an extremely important point, I will explain further. Our brains have an ability to create something and make it feel real. Everybody dreams. Even though these dreams aren't real, we feel and experience them as if they are happening in real life. The reason why this is possible is because our brains can imagine things and make them feel real, even though they aren't real. The same goes with real-life experiences. We are not actually perceiving reality as it is. Our brains are constantly recreating the information gathered through our five senses. The reality you are experiencing now is a singular experience recreated by your brain. This is another example of our brains creating something that feels real. As such, your obsessive behaviors may feel real to you. However, your OCD is not really there. Fake things can feel real too. For example, when we are immersed in a scary movie, we tend to feel really scared as if the situation we are watching is real. The same goes within the brain of a person with OCD. There is a video constantly playing inside his or her brain, and he or she can't help but feel that it's being played is real, because he or she is overly engaged in it. When you are lost in a movie, when somebody tells you that what you are seeing is just a movie, you become less engaged and empathic. The flow of your feeling is broken. The same goes with the OCD. You must recognize that it is not real, break the flow, and start to make it less important. When we find a TV or radio channel that suits our interest, we tend to get immersed in what is being broadcasted. Normally, we can still switch channels and find something new. Having OCD is like being in a state where we are unable to switch channels. Like having a car with its gearbox broken, you cannot move on and do something else. If so, what do you think is the reason you cannot change gear and move on?